fellow Americans, if you've got kids in the room, get them the hell out of there, okay? Because this could get really, very, very ugly, okay? Very, very ugly, that I can tell you. All right. So, good evening. No, I won't do that. Good evening, I'm Roger Moore. I'm Pierce Brosnan. Hey, hello, hi, I'm Michael Clive. Welcome to whatever the hell this is. It's reading Trump's tweets or off script, on air, however you want to look at it. So, you know, I got this thing here. It's an actual... In my nicotine-stained fingers, folks. This is a formerly nicotine-stained finger. It's an actual physical letter from Facebook. Ooh. So there was this process I had to go through because of the reading Trump's tweets thing, and I was going to do some promoting, advertising for the videos and the show and all this, and they said they kicked it back, and they said, "Oh, you're not authorized." What are you talking about? Because really, it's comedy. It's comedy, Marge. Duh. And they said, no, you can't. If how did they word it? They said that if you're going to discuss or boost or advertise anything that has to do with that is political or of national importance. That could be a lot. So if I get on talking like auto safety, does that mean I have to? That's pretty stupid. Anyway, I understand where they're coming from, though. So they made me do this this verification process to make sure that I'm not from Russia. Okay, are you following me here? Right? Political Russia, because of the trouble they got into. So I got the letter. One thing that struck me immediately was their actual physical address. It's cute. You ready for this? It's Facebook. One hacker way. Right? Does that inspire confidence or what? Hacker way. What's the rest of this thing say? Give me a Coke, please. No, actually, I need my glasses. It's, hang on, my arms aren't long enough. Yeah, anyway, it's, what is it? Something Park. Oh my God, my eyes getting old. It was so funny. When was it? It's like I turned 40. You know, of course, it starts about here, and then you're going, oh yeah, no problem. The years go on, no problem. Yeah, no problem. Uh-oh. No problem. Uh-oh. Now I'm 52, and it's, you know. But, you know, I'd rather be far-sighted than nearsighted. Because that means, you know, everything beyond arm's length, you know, I'm good to go. So it's not like I'm driving down the road and, what the fuck is it? So that's good. I'd rather have that. And you can buy cheap readers at the dollar store. You can't buy cheap glasses for nearsighted at the dollar store. So that's a benefit, folks. That's a health benefit right there. Save on a little bit of medical products there with that. So, okay. To the tweets, Robin. Man, what a bunch of crazy shit going on in the news. Good God. Well, we'll get to that in a minute here. Let's get into this. Let's read some tweets. I want to read some tweets. I got to be careful. I just thought of that. My cat, Molly, she knows. I taught her words. So Molly knows several words, and one of them she knows is treats. So I'm sure every time she hears me in here screaming about tweets, she knows tweets, she knows fish, she knows outside. What's the other one she knows? No. You can't teach them no. I tell people to teach every animal no. And most people do, but then you get these other people, like the animal jumps up or something like, stop jumping up on there. Okay, that's a little much for him to learn. How about something more simple like, no? Just a really simple word. And it works. It works. So don't waste your time on these big, long sentences. Stop getting in here and shitting on the carpet. No, you just say no. You point at it and go, no. I remember my stepfather. Their big thing was, right? Well, dog shits. You rub their nose in it. Oh, yeah? Wait till you see what I do when you get older and you shit. Yeah, but seriously, no, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Hey, you shit. Get your fucking nose in there. Excuse me. I can't possibly see how that worked, and it didn't. And I remember afterwards, I had a dog, when I moved out of home, and I tried the same thing, and it didn't do shit. Makes them resent you. They're like, I'm not eating that. What are you putting my nose in there for? Duh. No, I've since done other things. But that's why I got a cat, because cat, you don't have to tell them to do anything. They just go in their little box. So anyway, okay. Let's read some tweets, folks, okay? Let's have some fun. So, we're going back too far. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah. Big UN Day today, right? Today, we commit to fighting the drug epidemic together. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Problem, and a big problem it is.
And a big problem
it is. The scourge of drug addiction continues to claim too many lives in the United States and in nations around the world.
Well, don't tell the Democrats that, because they're very happy with it, right? Drugs, they want everything to be legal. Drugs, abortion, everything. It's going to be a gigantic orgy with no consequences. How about that? Won't that be fun? Give me a break. Oh, well. All this shit we deal with is what I call the inevitability of a free society. It has to happen like this. You go from here to here, to here, hey, to here, hey, what the hell? Might as well. It's free. Free. You're done. Before you know it, you're done. You're done. Your whole society's crashing to the ground because you didn't have what's called discipline, okay? No discipline. A society without discipline is one fucked up mess, that I can tell you, folks. It is. You gotta. Why do you think these countries like China whoop our ass in schooling, education, and all this other stuff, national pride? Because they have discipline. They understand what it takes. They're not out there trying to see who can be, outdo one another in stupid stunts and shit. Although the Japanese have some pretty crazy game shows, I'll tell you that. Have you seen them? Some of those game shows? Holy. But yeah, no, it's a shame. It's a shame. You can't. That's the thing. With freedom, discipline is like not a law. So you can tell someone to go fuck off with their discipline. Well, okay. So what we have now, it's just going to be survival of the fittest, apparently, And then, we're going to get to the Ted Cruz thing. Boy, are we going to get to that, folks. Believe me, that I can tell you. So, yeah, Brett Kavanaugh and his wife, Ashley, will be interviewed tonight. That was last night, okay? It was an outstanding family. That was a good interview, actually, if you saw it. If you didn't, well, then the hell with you, because it was a terrific, terrific interview. And by the way, yes, it was my great honor to welcome President Emmanuel Macron of France to the United States here in New York City this evening. And I was very disappointed to have to tell him that because of some people in this country, we will not be having a military parade, I'm sorry to say. Unlike the great military parade I saw in France, we're not going to have one here because of some assholes who won't give us the funds, or they want to make the expense the cost a little bit too much, okay? Far too much. Far too much. And I don't know what this is. Now I know what it is. It's a snazzy, cool little video promo thingy for the UN. It's almost over. Donald Trump is the UN. I don't know, whatever. Remember the midterms. Remember the midterms, okay? And by that I mean, remember the midterms, okay, people? Remember the midterms. And what that means is, don't fucking forget the midterms, because we're going to be screwed if you do, okay? And by the way, the Democrats are working hard to destroy a wonderful man, and a man who has the potential to be one of our greatest Supreme Court justices ever. Okay? With an array of false accusations like those which the likes of which have never been seen or heard, okay, or heard before, okay, before. Terrible. This is terrible. You thought a witch hunt was bad? This is even worse, folks. That I can tell you. Republican Party favorability is the highest it has been in 7 years, 3 points higher than Democrats. That's, I mean, the Gallup poll, okay? The Gallup, that's the Gallup. We like the Gallup poll sometimes. And when they're not in our favor, well, you know, you can't put much in polls, folks. You remember that? Well, it's a poll. What do you expect? And then when if you look at the polls, we're doing really well. Oh, you gotta love it. We'll be speaking at the United Nations this morning. Our country is much stronger and much richer than it was when I took office 2 years ago. We are also much safer. And believe me, that is true. Okay. So one of the things that's been in the news all day, of course, CNN and MSNBC loved it. And I thought it was funny that the White House decided to lead with it in this video.
In less than 2 years, my administration has accomplished more than almost any administration in the history of our country. America's so true.
They're starting to laugh.
Didn't expect that reaction, but that's okay.
Didn't expect that reaction, but that's okay. That's okay. You guys can suck it, all of you, okay? Suck it. Well, now, obviously, right, if they were trying to hide it and say, don't show that, like the other administration would have done, you know, they're just like, put it, let's start it there. Look. He has done so many things, and nobody wants to give him credit for it. Oh, my God. I know the feeling, Donald. I know your pain. I understand, right? You do so much, and you're so unappreciated. So, believe me, that I can tell you. Thank you, Mark. President Trump's UN speech is spectacular. Okay. It was a good speech, though, but I missed it. I didn't get to see all of it. I was like, shit. Too much going on here. What's this? Dr. Jeffries. Come on, we're good. Okay, President Trump just delivered the strongest speech to the United Nations of any president in history, Democrat or Republican. You know why, folks? Because I didn't lie. Okay, I didn't lie. He's bold, and I didn't kowtow to other nations and say, please don't do that to us. Please don't do that. I said, don't fuck with us or you're going to be sorry, all right? That's what you have to say. His bold and courageous address is another reminder of why he was elected president and others weren't, okay? I may not be the greatest and most hip speaker, okay? And I won't have a beer with you like Obama, okay? The beer summit, remember that, all that shit. But I get things done, and you can't ignore that, okay? I get things done. Thank you, Dr. Jeffries. Very nice of him to write that about me. So, it's so true, though. Oh, poor guy, man. He takes so much shit every day. Every day, man. Rush Limbaugh to the Republicans. Yeah, this was a big one, too. You could, well, let's do Rush Limbaugh. You can kiss the midterms goodbye if you don't get highly qualified Kavanaugh approved. It's true. I believe that. So, Republicans need to stick together like the Democrats do. If they did that, we'd be fine. They're trying to soft pedal some shit. They're paranoid. They're paranoid because they're so close. You know, like Trump says, we have a slight majority, but if somebody sneezes, you know, if someone's out with a cold, you know, we don't have a majority. That's what he's talking about. He's exactly right. And it's so close. So this is why the Republicans, they're, you know, it's a funny game they're playing, but wow. I mean, they're just being so cautious. They're like, well, let's see, we don't want to piss anybody off to make it look like we're not concerned about women's accusations, but at the same time, we want to. No, wait a minute. We don't want to piss anyone. It's gotten to the point of absurd. And then, but the Democrats, they're like the opposite. They're like full on. If it's a woman, you have to believe her. Really? You mean like no matter what, or? I mean, that's just dumb. That's dumb logic. That is. How can you be a senator and say something like that? And then who is it, that stupid Hirono bitch? Hirono. I am Hirono from Hawaii. And I am really not very smart, and I talk like this. And when I get mad, it really does not sound very genuine when I do like this. She's so stupid. Oh, my God. You have to be dumb. How do you elect these people? How? Why do you elect these people, folks? I don't understand. All right, let's get back to business here. So we have... where's that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got to play this. Not that. The other one. Put the other... Yeah, it's there. Ted Cruz. So, again, the children were out again. And this was the other night. And so Ted Cruz is out at a restaurant, nice private restaurant, you know. Apparently not too private. Because these fucking children got inside. And so here's what happened. I'm sure you've seen it, but let's do a play-by-play. So this chick, I guess she's trying to question...
I'd love to talk with you about Brett Kavanaugh tonight. I'm a constituent. I'd love to know what your vote is going to be tonight.
See, at this point, they're trying to make it sound like, oh, we're for you, or are we? You're not sure. We're just getting louder and louder and louder. Fuck children. And so in the background, you know, it just grows, right? We believe survivors. We believe survivors. Such a perfect, oh my gosh, guys, this is going to be so awesome when we walk in there and do this. Oh my God. Oh, you can hear it. I can hear it. I've been around people like this before. Oh, I hope he does hit me. Oh my God, if someone hits me, it's be great. Oh, I'll take him to fucking court. Shut the fuck up. So here we go.
I know that you're very close friends with Mr. Kavanaugh.
We believe
and do you believe survivors, sir? Please don't touch me. Do you believe in survivors? We believe survivors. We believe survivors.
We believe survivors.
Senator, I have a right to know what your
guys
position
standing in the
is
way.
on
They're trying to sit
Brett
down.
Kavanaugh.
We believe
God bless you, ma'am.
He says, God bless
as
you.
well. I really appreciate you. I'm a survivor of sexual assault, ma'am. I believe all survivors. There are now 3 people who have come forward and who have said that Brett Kavanaugh has attacked them.
You got that right. There are 3 people now who have come forward and said that Brett Kavanaugh attacked her. Regardless of the fact that Brett Kavanaugh said they didn't. But we believe survivors. We don't believe... Last I checked, Brett Kavanaugh is alive. This is just juvenile shit. My God, are these people like fresh out of high school or what, grade school or middle school? Oh my God, buy these people a Frappuccino. Get them the hell out of here. So it goes on, of course.
I know that you're close friends with him. Did you talk to him about that? Did you talk to him about his position?
We believe survivors. We believe survivors. We believe believe survivors.
How are you going to vote, sir?
So they, whoever did that video, they put it backwards. So here's the ending. Now this is, now it's getting a little more heated. They're getting ready to go.
We believe survivors. We believe survivors.
Beto is way hotter than you do.
We believe survivors. We believe survivors.
Hear the one lady? We believe survivors! I punched her right in her stupid mouth. Bam! Not really. This is comedy, Marge. Duh. But seriously, did you hear her? She's outrageous. She doesn't even know what she's talking about. She's got no facts. Nobody has any facts. If Judge Judy were trying this thing, she'd have said, where's your proof? Well, I was drunk and I don't believe you. Huh? Well, but you know, she'd be telling this Hirono chick, you're outrageous, madam. You're outrageous. Well, I don't really believe that. I don't care what you believe. Judge Judy. I love Judge Judy. Oh, my gosh. Dismissed. Goodbye. But what about my goodbye? So I got to deal with these people, man. So, yeah, these people are nuts. These are whacks.
Whacks.
Excuse me. Let my wife through.
We believe survivors.
This guy's flipping everybody off. Stupid.
Sexist, racist, anti-gay. We believe survivors. We believe survivors. We believe survivors.
Oh, victory, everyone. Oh, my God, that was so awesome. We kicked him out. Now he'll certainly vote against Kavanaugh. Dorks. They actually probably accomplished the opposite. They did nothing. All they did was piss people off. These people, and then, of course, here's the...
Leave the premises. It's a private thing.
He's like, yeah. Leave the premises. It's a private. You're like, you got it. We got it. See, Ted, he should have gone to a restaurant they don't allow children, and then these kids wouldn't have gotten in there. These fat, overgrown... Oh, these people. What are they thinking? All right, look. I don't care. I mean, I do care. But I mean, how do you deal with this kind of logic? How do you deal with these people? You know, years ago, these people wouldn't be around if it wasn't for the internet. They wouldn't be, because they wouldn't have they wouldn't have all this phony propaganda and this fake news shit. I mean, if you watch CNN all day long, that's all you get your news from. That's why these people go and do this. Because CNN fills them full of absolute lies and propaganda. They don't hear the other side at all. And so they go out and they do this shit. Unbelievable, man. Wow. There should be, I wonder if Ted Cruz and these people, what if they could like sue CNN for propagating misinformation and causing people, ooh, I bet there's a lawsuit in there somewhere. I think I'm going to get to work on that one, Marge. I'll show those dumb jerks. God, unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. All right, are we done? No, there was a whole bunch more shit that happened today. Other than that, the Kavanaugh thing, my God. This thing, supposedly this chick is supposed to show up. What's her name? Blasey Ford? I prefer to call her Blase Ford, okay? She's also very blotchy and... No, what? This is stupid. She's supposed to show up on Thursday. I have a feeling she won't show. A lot of people, there's people taking bets and polls and stuff. I wonder if it's going on in Vegas. I bet it is. Will she show up? What are the odds? What are the odds? Put me down for $50. I wonder. If she doesn't show, then it's dead. Then her case is dead. Because, I mean, is this going to be it will, won't it? You have to swear, you have to be under oath. So if she swears under oath, I mean, that's a big deal. So if you lie, if you're caught lying. But here's the beauty of this whole Kavanaugh case. Even if she's found to be non-credible, it won't matter because she can still say it happened and there's no way to prove it didn't. It's the perfect caper. It is. It's the perfect caper. Oh, I wouldn't put it past them. This is a perfect Democrat. These Democrats were dumber than a box of rocks, that I can tell you. But they stick together, you know? They stick together. And then they had the one thing I noticed about Trump's UN thing, though, was that he needs to shout more when he talks low like this. And he should do the UN like he does his rallies. The United States, I've done more for this country than any president in recent and, in fact, all history. Okay, I've done more than everybody. The people laugh. They laugh. Look at them. The fake news. Look, the fake leaders out there. They're all laughing, folks. All the fake leaders. That's how he should do them. So, but anyway, so we had Bill Cosby today. He's getting his sentencing for his, which was obviously proven, sexual abuse. This guy's a creep. And you all thought he was America's dad, huh? Yeah. I didn't ever watch that show much. I thought he was a funny comedian. He had some great stuff, man. But it's amazing. I mean, you know, it goes to show you, you know, you think this is the problem with celebrities. People think so much of them that they think they know them. They feel like they want to be around them. And it's like, well, you don't know all that other stuff that goes on. Yeah. But I was wondering in this sentencing today, I was thinking, I mean, I know there was a bunch of women there and stuff, but where were all the protesters being loud and obnoxious and, you know, demanding the death penalty for him? I didn't hear that. I mean, if they want Kavanaugh's, you know, should be the death penalty for Cosby, you would think, right? I want to put the death. But it was weird. Did he ever say a word in any of these hearings over this past year or two, whatever? He just kind of sit there like this really weird, you know, or his eyes closed. He's legally blind. I don't know what that means. That can be kind of muddy, you know. It could mean he's got glaucoma. I think that's what it was. He's got glaucoma or something, which you can still see, you know. It's not like, you know. Yeah. I think he overacted, and I think he tried to play the victim himself. You know, don't speak, don't say, just sit there. And didn't work. Didn't work. What else happened? I saw the new. I did a radio spot for a client this week, based on the old, you know, the Dos Equis guy. You know, he once bought a car at an auction and gave the car to the loser's wife. You know that guy. You know, he once caught a cold just to see what it felt like. And there was this. I was researching, looking through all this stuff, and I realized. Remember the gray-haired, bearded guy, and he was like really cool. You know, I don't always drink beer, but when I do, you know that guy. Then he's gone, and they bring in this new, creepy, ugly, goofy-looking, wrinkly, supposedly younger guy, and he was nasty looking. I thought, if that's what I look like after drinking Dos Equis, I don't think I'll be drinking any of it. And now I haven't seen him for a while. I wonder if maybe their beer sales went down. I'm wondering. Saw a TV, another TV series. You know, you hear these all the time, right? New series coming this fall. And you go, what? Do we need another one? Yes, because that other one got shitty ratings and it didn't last, so we had to get rid of it. They're desperate. They're desperate. It's been this way for quite a long time, since cable TV started, and now you got all these little channels. You know, you got like this weird channel. What is it? Fuse? I don't know what the hell this network is. It's got like one or two programs that I will see, and I might check them out for, like, they have Malcolm in the Middle. That's such a funny show. but they're running reruns of that. But in between there, you got these advertisements where there's these disheveled, goofy young people just doing some sort of reality show stuff. And it's like, I'm just here for Malcolm in the Middle, okay? I'll be gone in a minute. But yeah, all these stations. I mean, every because they have so many. I mean, that's why you have like Netflix doing their own movies and their own shows. You've got the same with Amazon. You know, it's a new Amazon show. But the thing I hate the most, and this has been going on for a long time, decades, is when they'll say shit. You know, they'll tell you. They're telling you it's the greatest thing you've seen all year. Well, how the hell did they know that? Hey, you're going to love it. It's the feel-good movie of the summer. No, I know what a feel-good movie is, and I can download it on the computer. And it's rated X. And then there's a couple other catchphrases they'll use. It's just, you know, the funniest movie all year. And then you go see it, and it's like this total piece of shit, and it's like, isn't that false advertising? I mean, how can they possibly know that everybody's going to like it? Well, that's just advertising, Mike. Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. Michael Clive, he's the funniest man in the world. Fine, I'll do it too. You'll never see anything more funny or humorous or talented than Michael Clive the rest of your life. Is it working? Are we getting hits? Stupid. It's so funny, though. I know a couple of those guys who do those movie voices. The Prince and the Frog. It's a Disney special. And one guy, he wears what he calls the golden handcuffs. Because they make so much fucking money. You wouldn't believe how much money these guys, just for doing shit like that, right? But they're doing them live sessions from their home, hooking up with the client. You know, the client's on the other end, and they're telling them, okay, they're sending them a script. Okay, read this. And then they produce it over there. So they just get the guy's voice. And they call it the golden handcuffs because really, you got sessions all day long. You finish one, it's like, okay, NBC's cool, I got to do this one. And you never really get to leave the house, okay? But, you know, you make $1 million, $2 million a year, so it's kind of worth it, I guess. Oh my God. Oh yeah. I had a hard drive crash the other day. It was, something I had a lot of info on. But gladly it's info I can get again. It was a product with like 300 gigabytes of instrument samples on it. I was like, what? Crashing? And I never used it. I was in rare form. I actually banged it on the desk. I'm like, can it not? Maybe it's just stuck. I fixed one drive one time doing that. It was literally just stuck. And it worked after that. So every drive that goes bad, you figure from now on, right? It's like, if it's not reading, it's not reading. What do I have to lose? And fix it? No, still doing it. That sucks. Another thing I'm getting sick of are these fucking USB plugs, right? I mean, it's just a plug. And here's the thing I don't like about them. You gotta, where is it? Like this, right? Yeah. So you go to plug it in somewhere. You have essentially a 50-50 chance that it's going to go in smoothly. Otherwise, you got to flip it around and do it again. And then even so, right? You stick it in, it doesn't go. You're like, yeah, okay, must be the other way. So you go the other way. You're like, no, it's not going either. It's not going there. Like, it's a freaking plug. Anyway, pisses me off. But it happens quite frequently, and I know I'm not the only one. All right. So we're done. Are we done? Is that enough? Can I go now? I want to get the hell out of here. I got things to do. Let's see. Anything else? Yeah. Oh, let's see. Democrats are shit. Okay, we got this. Let's go over my notes here. Here's the last one here. But I found this one interesting. Oh, you did see what, and if you watched that interview last night, Kavanaugh, he admitted basically to being a virgin until well after college, which, was good for him. I'm sure it's not something he wanted to say, but, judging by his character, he probably doesn't care. He's like, I don't care if people know this. You want to ridicule me? Fine. I mean, that's one way he's trying to clear himself. And then there's creepy, ugly, nasty Joy Behar making more harsh comments like, like he shouldn't be believed. Oh, she's a woman. We must believe her. We'll see, Joy. We'll see. Okay? You are not the feel-good movie of the year. That I can tell you. Stupid Hirono bitch. She gets under my skin. But what's going on here is really eerie because this is like similar to the witch trials. Back in, when was it? Like I want to say the 1500s, 16 over in England. If you were suspected of being a witch, they dunk you in water, right? Now, if you survived, you were a witch. If you stayed down, you were not a witch. I'm not kidding. You were not. This shit is going on like that. I mean, the way they accuse people these days, it's. I don't know. If this were about murder or robbery, it would be, where's the evidence? Where's the evidence? I mean, you wouldn't give credence to any side. You'd go, well, let's see. It's just amazing how much credence they're given to this broad, this blasé, blotchy chick. And, they're just assuming that Kavanaugh is, because as Hirono says, all men need to step up and shut up. Did I say that as goofy and uncoordinatedly as I could? Listen, all men need to stand up and shut up. That's good. That's getting good. It's my Hirono. I do a Hirono impression now. This is not a court of law. I saw another ad on CNN. It was on their Twitter feed. CNN. It was a little endorsement ad, a little interview segment with this chick from, was it Ohio? I think it was Ohio. And she's a Native American. And was saying, oh, well, look, this woman's running for, and she's a Native American. So they show this video, and she's, they're talking about, our horses and this huge swatch of land we have and all that. My grandfather, blah, 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 he believed in this, he believed in this. And some stupid woman comes up to her, like they do these little shots of live, while someone walks up to her on the street while she's, or at an event, and she goes, people say you're too young to run, but I'm so glad you're I'm so tired of old white men running. Let me tell you something. As soon as you start talking about race or gender as the subject of who to vote for and why to vote for, I'm pretty sure that's basically, isn't it? Basically, that's racism, no matter how you look at it. So in this country, you can do whatever you want, whoever you are, whatever race you are. So if you don't, it doesn't have anything to do with your race. It has to do with you. Right? Okay? So I don't give a shit if some Native American, and people are like, there's someone. Before anyone else arrived, the Native Americans used to murder and pillage the other tribes and take their land. Did you forget that? No, they forgot. Yeah, they forgot it. Every civilization has done it. Good Lord. Lay off the fucking white people. Jeez, what are you afraid of? Because we're so good at doing things? God, come on. Good at inventing things. All right. What else? Is that it? The big con game. Well, I'm going to cover that tomorrow because that'll keep. But anyway, yeah, we're good. We're good. Let's get the hell out of here, right? Let's go have a drink, folks. No, I won't be having any drinks tonight. All right, that's it. So give us a like or a follow or whatever the hell you do, and have a good night. I'll see you sometime later in the week. What is it? Oh, it's Tuesday, isn't it? All right. So long, folks. Bye-bye.